As I was making this video, there was only like a week left before the art fight starts, and I haven't even made the character sheet for the art fight. So I decided to make my character sheets within the 24-hour mark. Hey, it's Bear, and today we will be making character sheets for my OCs. I never really planned to do art fight for this year because I am still in the middle of redesigning my OCs. But since my friends joined the art fight, I might as well join them too. So for this art fight, I will be introducing two OCs, and they are kind of related to the lore. So I will be showing the speed paint while I yap about their lore. First character is Pear. This is one of my main OCs in my universe, and basically the best way I can describe her is she's like the original character of a writer. So just a little overview of what's my lore about. There's a city that discovered a mental illness that eats on the creativity of a person, and then slowly people no longer learns about the reality or the imaginary stuff, and because of that they started to have hallucinations, kind of like schizophrenia, I guess. But until it gets to the point that one of the final symptoms would be face cracked, and that's almost like death, almost. So because of this, the government decided to wipe out the stuff that feeds on creativity. Any kind of creative mediums are kind of banned, and now that the researchers are working on figuring out the cure, or rather a therapy, on how they would prevent this mental illness from spreading out and killing a lot of people. And this is how Pear was involved, because again, she is an OC of a writer. So what I can say about her is that she's a really fun looking character. Like at first glance, you see how much colorful she is and asymmetric, and I think it's just so much fun. At first glance, we can see Pear. I tried to make it as chaotic but also kind of concise as much as I could, but I enjoyed this color palette that I chose. I think it's just so much fun. I don't think you've seen a lot of color palettes like her. The green and purple is usually the color used for greed or evil stuff. Is just this person that likes to observe, but whenever she sees the flaws of the person, she will always say it without any filter. Nonetheless, she doesn't force anyone to fix it, but she will tell them, and it's up to the person whether they'll accept her advice or not, or if she even makes advice, she rather roast. Pear actually lives in the writer's subconscious mind, so as long as the person is in comatose, asleep, or unconscious, she's functioning and she gets to see the world, or the world of that writer. And then during her existence, she gets to meet the characters, she gets to see the dreams. And this OC is more of in a sense how people interact with mediums or forms of art in general. She's more of a specific kind of audience. What else do I say about her? Actually, her eyes is my favorite design so far. It's just so endearing, and you can't really stop staring at her. She's just made to grab the attention of people, even when she's more of an observant type. So yeah, a Pear does interact with people on where she's in, and she also gets to meet some people outside of the writer's world, which is something that I will share soon if I get the chance. But that's all I can say about her. So now that I've got her character sheet, I decided that the next character that I will use for the art fight would be the writer. Her name is Quills, and I love the color palette here. It's so fun, and it's kind of her palette is almost like a kidcore, but the it's more muted, it's more like adult than a childish fun bright color. But hear me out, there's like a story here, or like a design idea why they decided that this is the color palette. So about Quills, she's actually the writer that took part of the research campaign program, so that researchers could find cure or therapy so that the mental illness could not get to the point until death. She stands out in her city because first of all, she loves to daydream a lot. She gets her ideas through daydreams. She suddenly get random ideas out of nowhere. You know how some writers do. In this case, the city doesn't really have those much people, so Quills was like a very unique one, like a SSR kind of character. Quills decided to take part on this. She's like so ambitious when it comes to writing. When she finally found like the zone where everything is starting to make sense, she will write non-stop even if her wrist hurt. And she actually writes on a quill because I think it makes sense for her name. I didn't add it on the character sheet though. Yeah, she does use quills for writing. She's kind of she's kind of old school, Jurassic era, I don't know. So yeah, I decided that this color palette will be her color palette because one, I usually use cool colors for main palette. So like using some oranges or like reds and yellows on her palette is kind of cool. Though I do use some blues, but only because I don't want to use too much of the reds. I just want to not like super red dangerous. I don't know. But yeah, she's actually inspired by a sea butterfly, as you can see in her chest piece, and also her hair kind of stands out because this isn't how I usually do hair. I really love this character. I think she's like so mysterious with that eyes hiding from her hair. Actually, her early designs kind of looks like this, and she kind of looks like one famous game character out there, and I scrapped that. And she also kind of went through this phase. Like, I mean, it's so unique, but also I can't execute it that good. Though this design may be used, but I just have to like elevate it just a little. But with the current design she has now, this is kind of like her real life. This is kind of like what she looks like in real life, and then I will be maybe using this other design for like what she looks like in the subconscious world and stuff. And what's also unique about Quills is that usually, again, in the mental illness, the final stage or final symptom of the mental illness is, you know, face cracks and then death. Though Quills kind of stands out because instead of death, she's still alive, like she's in a comatose state. So like the researchers kind of took advantage of that in a way that they'll try to see what's on her mind, see if she's actually dreaming, because they know that she's a dreamer. One of the researchers knows she's a dreamer, and then that kind of made an impact on how the research came through. It made a significant improvement, and actually that's like how the story goes. The ending is like, I don't know, I'm still working on that either, but I do hope that I was able to explain the main concept the best way I could. If you guys are kind of curious about the lore and stuff, you guys can ask it in the comments, or I will make a separate video about it. You can let me know if there's anyone watching. But yeah, so these are the characters for the art fight. So I do have to say that in Pear's character sheet, my perfectionism is off the charts. Like, I was so obsessed in correcting the anatomy, correcting the line art, like just cleaning it up. And even like I was pointing out so much mistakes, even if I want to just leave it, because it was stressing me out and it gets me exhausted. And I might not even hit the 24-hour mark and be able to upload this on art fight. But I managed to overcome that, and this is what I did. And also on Quills, I was kind of chill about it, surprisingly. But what I can say is that the more you care about the characters, the more you're pressured to make things perfect. And I don't know, like it's just as an artist and who has perfectionism kind of mindset, that is a struggle of mine, and I do want to like try to overcome that, try to stop perfectionism controlling over me. I have uploaded these characters on my artfight profile, and it's my artfight profile is kind of sad, but it's fine. I just want to draw other characters too. Anyways, I'm not really expecting any like traction and get a lot of art trades or attacks. Hopefully, if you guys are watching and is participating in the art fight, we could like attack each other. Attack each other. You guys could like comment also, or like check out my profile and see if you like to draw this character, and I will get to see to it. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in and for watching as well as listening about the lore. I will see you guys next time.